What's up, guys? Shugs here for another week, checking out my MUT lineup and a couple things, stuff I'm debating on, stuff I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I've gotten some players, I've gotten rid of some players, I've got a player and then decided to sell him. Like I'm really just I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I'll show you guys kind of what I'm doing now. If you're wondering where Elway is, I went ahead and sold him because I am anticipating after today's performances a Marcus Mariota coming out, and I'm sure we all know that card is going to be really good. His 76 was good, so I imagine it's got to be at least an 86, 88, something like that. So, I mean, he's probably going to be really good for a little while. I actually went into my local Walmart and I found one of the LTE Doritos things. So that I didn't know Walmart carried them, but I was there and looked at it and found it. And I don't know, maybe it was by mistake or something, but so I ended up getting LTE. I'm just gonna kind of run with him for right now. I had Latavius. I even had the flashback Chris Johnson. They're both really good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I think I'm leaning back from trying to invest in some of these expensive guys. This Brashad Perriman, in my opinion, is the biggest weapon in the game right now. Like when you have him on the field, your opponent really has to respect that. It's a pain in the butt to play against him. So I went ahead and picked him up. He's also actually got pretty good run block. Same with the Kevin White. Obviously Odell's free. I've liked this Lockett. I use him in my return game, and he's not bad for when the rest of the guys get tired. So yeah, this Romo guys is going to turn into Mariota hopefully by my next update. I imagine Mariota is going to be probably the limited, if I had to guess what it's going to be. And actually about 5 minutes before I did this video, I just was looking on in the auction, and I actually got the Doug Free. I got him at a decent price. I feel I got him for like 180, which is the cheapest I've seen him since he came out, and he's really good. I picked up the Brooks, mainly I guess for the speed run boost, but he's been doing pretty good. The Gronk's gonna die down in a little while. I'm thinking there's gonna be a Tyler Eifert possibly because unfortunately he destroyed my Raiders, and yes, I hate being a Raiders fan right now. Trust me. But yeah, he had like 2 touchdowns. So him and Gronk are. I don't think they're gonna give Gronk a card because he's already got a 91 already. So I doubt that they're gonna be giving Gronkowski a new card. So I'm thinking Eifert's probably gonna get a new card as well. McKinnon and Murray. I kept the Foster just because he's a free card. Walker's been really good for me, and of course I got Stevens, Hardstock, or just, like blocking beast. So that's kind of how my offense is looking, guys. Let me take over the defensive side of the ball. As you can see, guys, I've made some changes in my secondary. I was going with the dual chems, right? And I actually need to give a big shout out to Crayola. If you do a dual chem guy, like say two of the same one, it's an 83. But if you do like a zone and a man or whatever, he gets a boost, and he gets 5 stat boosts. Like you see, he gets +1 speed, +1 man, zone, press. He actually got +3 press, which is actually pretty good. And the other stat he goes up in is awareness. So because I'm using all of them, and I've been saying I'm going to be picking up multiples of all the rising stars, whatever Schefter stars. I still think they're rising stars for preparing for the next dual masters. So just because I'm using all these guys on my team, I went ahead and did all of his other ones. Once I found that out, like I was like, wow, that's actually something good to know. Like I'm sure the EA got posted about it, but it was kind of like something where if you weren't really paying attention, it probably, you probably didn't know that. Because I kept wondering, I was like, why does everyone have these 84s and I have an 83? Is there something wrong? But yeah, so that's the thing is if you do it in 2 opposite chemistries, he gets the stat boost, and it may not seem like a big stat boost, but when you look at him, like it's definitely something that matters. I mean, the extra speed, that's huge. 93 speed's huge. I mean, that means he's on the same speed as like DRC. Getting the extra press. I mean, it's not a huge boost, but to me, it's worth it. And what I'll probably start doing in the future is because I remember last year that the dual cams were all like 90 zone and 90 run stuff. So I'll probably start doing the 6 versions of them of all the opposite instead of doing the doubles, just so I can use them on my team better because they get that little bit of stat increase. And let's see, I don't remember who I had on my last update, guys. I've changed stuff around so much. I got Quinn. What I've been trying to do really is I'm trying to stay away from guys who are over 100K. Really, like I actually bought an intro roll and then I sold them back because I was like, I don't know. I did the flashback stuff messed me up bad because I was just buying and selling, buying and selling. Overall, I probably lost a little bit, but not too bad. So most of them I came out pretty much even on. I had the Iraq bow for a little while, but I decided to go ahead and just stay with the Mac. But the biggest thing is I'm trying to get players, other than my line, I'll overpay a little bit for the line, that like the best value. One thing you don't see on my starting lineup is Williams. The only reason I don't have him there is because I'm starting Wake just for the chem boost, if that matters, whatever. I like Wilkerson at defensive tackle a lot. And what I usually do is I sub in Leonard either for Wake or if I'm in a 4-3, because I run like multiple D, I run 3-4s and I run 4-3s as well. So I'll either sub him, like on my 4-3, I'll sub him in as my other DT, I'll put both Gregory's on the edge. So, and then in my 3-4, well, I'll usually have Gregory coming in on the speed, and I'll have Williams over here so I get the run stuff. So Williams definitely, even though he's not starting, quote unquote, he's definitely like pretty much in on all my defensive stuff. I actually did the Roy Williams strong safety also. So I did him for like sorry. It's like 180 maybe, somewhere around that. But I ended up selling him. He was good and all. Again, I'm really trying to stick to this 100K thing right now. I'm trying to save my coins. I have been told I got the roll because Snap told me about it, but then I was just like, you know what, I can survive for a little bit longer. These Randalls, the 83 Randalls played really well for me too, so maybe that little extra boost for them will do something different. I kept the Brooks just because he's one of the few legend cards, like the line where I think he's gonna be good for a while. And I got him for like really cheap because I got his collectibles done super early. Kendricks is really good. I use her bar most of the time. And then did I do anything different on my? Oh yeah, I actually need to put in my LT over here. That's another reason why I like the LT. Dude, I can't tell you guys how long I've been trying to find one of those Doritos things, one of those codes for him. It's been forever, but I finally got it, and he's gonna be serviceable for a while. And of course, I got the Lockett and the Patterson there. So that's kind of how my lineup's looking and how the direction I'm going. Next week, honestly, you might see freaking Pat Pete DRC and Antro Roll right here, like the way I'm going. I'm flip flopping so much. The biggest thing right now for me is to not, when I do like decide to change something, is to make sure I don't take a loss on it. So that's kind of the biggest thing right now. Let me go over some of the sets. Obviously the stars. Yeah, I did too many of those. Some of the team of the week stuff, guys. If I were you guys, I would pick up this Gunther. I think is really good. I like him a lot. He's got good speed, excel. He's 6'2" as well, so that's another big thing. But the Demarius Randall, that's kind of what I'm using for a while until I get some other guys that I want. The Master. Let me show you guys my progress on here. I'm just doing elites I've gotten out of packs from the season and stuff for that. And as you can see, I still need a lot. And on my seasons, I probably got another like 16 seasons or whatever to go. Probably like 13 seasons. And then let me show you guys the most depressing part of all. Well, I'm almost in the top 100, but check this out. I wish I recorded this game and put what happened. Look at that. I'm 94-1, right? So my streak's at 5, meaning I was 89-0. And the way that I lost, guys, like it was kind of a hell game. I made some stupid decisions on offense where I had the ball like in red zone a couple times and turn it over, just being dumb, right? This dude does a toss with Clinton Portis, and I had him in the backfield with freaking Brooks, right? Breaks the tackle. Okay, cool. I have Arakpo at that time. I had him on the team. Coming back. Oh, okay, he's got him. Nope, he breaks it. And then he gets one of those animations where like he stumbles forward but no one can tackle him, and he runs like 80 yards for a touchdown and wins the game. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I was trying to go for the 100-0 guys, but I couldn't make it happen. But yeah, guys, this is with this first. We got the team of the weeks coming up tomorrow. Everyone's anticipating Mariota, guys. He's going to be expensive as hell, especially if they up his deep accuracy. I mean, even if it gets into like the 80s, because his short and medium are in the 90s. If he gets up into the 80s, guys, Mariota's going to be a stud. Like, his throw power needs to get up to like 92, 93. But yeah, he's going to be really good, guys. So that's kind of the way my team's going right now. Like I said, guys, I've I've been flip flopping a lot. I don't know. They've really been throwing me for a loop with all these bundles. With like 3 straight weeks with legend bundles, and then the legend and ultimate bundle at the same time. So I don't know. I still am sitting on all the legend badges. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely looking forward to the team of the week content, guys. But yeah, that's the lineup update now. Let me know what you guys think. Got any questions? I'll try to answer them. But y'all have a great week, and hopefully next week we have some sick lineup changes coming. So I'll talk to you guys later.